And he proceeds to bring out bagpipes. And he plays he blows into the pipe and plays the bagpipes.
My note on this was a bit much.
I know for that whole segment was Jesus Christ.
This is True Rewind. This is True Rewind.
This is True Rewind. This is True Rewind.
This is True Rewind. This is True Rewind.
Hello. It is me, your True Hill Phenom SP3. Jump into the DeLorean, pump up the flux capacitor for episode 39 of True Rewind. This is where me and the Monday Night Warriors, we get in our DeLorean and we go back in time to the Monday Night Wars between WCW Nitro and WWF Raw and decide what was the better show for the week. This time, we have hit March 4th, 1996, and there is no WCW Nitro. We will only be reviewing Raw as it was preempted, so we know Raw will win the ratings war, but will it get a thumbs up, thumbs down, or thumbs in the middle? It is for me and the good brothers to decide. I am back once again with the connoisseur of reporting, Mr. Romeo Anthony Colon.
What's up, guys? Hold on to your bagpipe for this episode.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's what Vince McMahon said at the opening of Raw. Just trying to, be like...
Drawing the connection. I get it. And, of course, your favorite backseat driver, the supreme Ivan Ooze, the man of 1,004 drinks, Drunk Guy JJ.
I feel good. We only got to review one show this week. No, we don't got to deal with double of the bullshit. I only got to deal with one, so.
What can go wrong?
What can go wrong? But don't go wrong. Give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with all your wrestling fans, friends, and family. Of course, there is the iCard. You could press that to subscribe, and the bell below that to press all for all notifications for all the great content right here on True Hill Heat. And the comment section is strictly for you guys. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought about the March 4th, 1996 Monday Night Raw. And a quick reminder to once again push that subscribe button if you're new here, because almost 50% of the people watching our videos are not subscribing, so you need to get on that and stay notified. So, Romeo, you are our pilot or quarterback or driver of the DeLorean. Take it away.
Monday Night Raw, March 4th, 1996. Taped from Cincinnati, Ohio, but as Sid mentioned, no Nitro to give away results. We're told by Vince, Goldust will be on Piper's Pit tonight. And Billionaire Ted on TV Trivia, where you won't believe his obnoxious, sexist, racist remarks. And by the way, the Raw intro, Piper has replaced Razor Ramon. I don't know if you noticed it.
Oh, no, I did not. That was a good eye. Good eye for that.
What's that either?
Speaking of the aforementioned Razor Ramon from the Wrestling Observer newsletter, regarding his suspension. Word is he tested positive for marijuana. How dare he?
Man, performance enhancement drug right there.
And the suspension led to all kinds of conspiracy theories that it was punishment for leaving the company. Vince McMahon did an interview on the PW Torch and denied it, saying it was simply a coincidence.
Right.
Ramon will still work his last month before leaving. So he will come back, I guess. And his buddy, Kevin Nash, Diesel, officially gave notice to Vince that he will be leaving in a phone call. Nash is accepting the offer from WCW. No details on the contract, but it's believed to be anywhere between $450K to $750K per year. And Nash will also continue to work with WWF until his contract expires on June 6th. He's got the match with Taker at WrestleMania. So, start of this show, It's kissing time for HBK. Kisses one woman, then another.
We should have a kiss
Flips.
for HBK at this point.
A what?
A kissing meter for HBK at this
I'm
point.
glad you said that. I'll have it for you at the end of the show.
He's a pansexual. He can kiss whoever he wants.
Pansexual pedo kid. Speaking of kid, he flips Kid over the top rope during his entrance. Always. It's the second time we've seen him do that spot.
Yeah. Can't
Shawn
stop.
Michaels versus 1-2-3 Kid. It seemed like Earl Hebner wanted to go home early. He counts every pin in the beginning ridiculously fast. We see Bret Hart watching backstage. He's commenting on the match. Vince asks if he's impressed by Shawn. Bret says, yeah, but a lot of these things he's doing he wouldn't be able to get away with me. Kid misses a leg drop off the top rope and eats Sweet Chin music to the chest. 9 minutes, 12 seconds. Shawn then dances with a young female member of the clique.
Yeah, I got scared.
As we see a sign in the crowd, we want Shawn Raw.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sid, what you think of this opener?
I absolutely love this. This may have been the best Monday Night Raw match we have seen so far. This was just two great workers. Sean Waltman, first of all, he's very underrated throughout his career. Whether he's been 1-2-3 Kid, Lightning Kid, X-Pac, Six-Pac, he's always been underrated because he knows how to work. He's never been the size of a top star, but he's been able to have great matches with every top star in every company that he's ever been in. And this was another example of that. And the fact that, Shawn was able to bust out power moves, too. We had a gorilla press slam in this shit. The fact that Kid was able to have an effective heat segment on him, despite the size advantage and him playing a heel, which isn't his natural role, this definitely showed his versatility. But Shawn Michaels is on fire right now. The great match with Owen Hart. Great match here. He's revving up as we get on the road to WrestleMania.
That shit hit on the head. Great way to start off Raw for once. Back and forth match. I'm always giving Sean Waltman hell for being a fucking dork dweeb, but he's had a few good matches lately, especially on Raw. You got the match with Akushi, this match, even the match with Razor was pretty good. So I give him his props for once.
Whoa, this is history. History making. Drunk Guy JJ just complimented 1-2-3 Kid. Most of all, what I was going to say is that this match aged very well. Because this is 25 years ago, and it would have not looked out of place on a Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, even at AEW Dynamite tonight.
Sid, you got this next segment?
Oh boy, man. This is a tough one.
You have to write
ladies.
a 2-page monologue?
This is a tough one, ladies and gentlemen, because I have 2 pages of this monologue. This really looks like a poem. It really does look like a poem. That's how I wrote it. But yes, the next segment is a Goldust vignette. .24 carat Pictures presents a Shattered Dreams production, a film by Marlena, Goldust in Piper's Pit, directed by Marlena. So we have Goldust in the Piper's Pit set along with Marlena, and he says, and I quote, I am big. It's the pictures that got small. Sunset Boulevard, 1950. Oh, but you were always big, Mr. President Piper, weren't you? At one time, you were literally huge. As a matter of fact, some of my earliest teenage fantasies came from this very pit. Watching you from the hills, I hung on every word as each syllable spilled from your luscious lips. I suck deeper and deeper into my own sea of ecstasy. When you exploded that coconut over the head on one Superfly, oh, I myself erupted with pleasure. like a rock-hard mountain of lust. And that skirt. Oh, yes, we mustn't forget that skirt. I spent many hours of quality time alone, just contemplating Grapes of Wrath. But President Piper, things are different now, aren't they? You have moved into a new set, and that set is One Hollywood. But you forget, that's my set. Though I've seen you in some of those films, I even got a rise out of They Live. Yes, you have done quite well for yourself, Mr. President Piper. As a matter of fact, you may even one day go down as an all-time Hollywood great. Maybe a great, but not the greatest. That title belongs to one Goldust. So sit back, President Piper, and like the gentleman you are, accept what is. Simply ask what is. That being your role as World Wrestling Federation president, and merely a lonely extra when it comes to Tinseltown. Oh, and by the way, maybe, just maybe, if you're a good little boy, I'll treat you to something extra. And he proceeds to bring out bagpipes. And he plays he blows into the pipe and plays the bagpipes. You remember the name, and you will never forget. Goldust.
My note on this was a bit much.
My note for that whole segment was Jesus Christ.
Anything you want to say about the segment, Ted, besides just saying the segment? You just said the segment. You didn't give your thoughts on it.
This was great. This is just good. Goldust, like, I think that I am getting a greater understanding of why he's so much of a legend and why his work at this time is so revered, because he's given these long ass scripts and he's delivering them perfectly. Like every single statement, every single word he delivers, and it puts over this entire character.
And he's not only making the viewer uncomfortable, he's making other wrestlers uncomfortable. There's a video of Ultimate Warrior recapping his ascent all the way to his vanishment and now his return at WrestleMania. We then see the Huckster handcuffed in a corner of a ring. Somebody help me, brother.
That shit had me dying, man. Yo.
Hakushi versus Justin Hawk Bradshaw with Uncle Zebekiah, Uncle Zeb.
Zeb Coulter.
Lars Sullivan got released, apparently.
Well, what'd he do now?
He was still there?
What a smooth transition going from Goldust to Lars Sullivan.
Good shit.
Justin Hawk Bradshaw walking out, the way he was moving around was this is Lance Archer 1996. Did you get that vibe? I got that vibe.
Everybody does.
A little
He
bit.
didn't beat up anybody.
Zeb is Jake.
President Piper's on the phone. Piper says he will announce Warriors' opponents in person next week in San Antonio. And he knows Goldust is playing mind games. He will give him a piece of his mind next week. Doesn't know if there will be any gold left, but plenty of dust.
What a threat.
Yeah. Bradshaw botches catching Hakushi on the outside. Just falls backwards. And completely no-sells it to just slam Hakushi around on the outside. Finishes him in the ring with what will later be the clothesline from hell, but it's just a lariat for right now. 3 minutes, 50 seconds. Then he hog ties Hakushi and brands him with the JB with the help of Uncle Zeb. Very disrespectful. This week on WWF Superstars, commentator Jim Ross reported that Hakushi had been so humiliated by the branding, kayfabe, that he left the WWF. And this is Hakushi's last performance in the WWF. Farewell. I do know he's still around today. He's the executive president of the Michinoku Pro Wrestling promotion. Good for him. On life after WWF.
Next
Any other thoughts on that match?
No.
Who cares?
All right.
All Akushi did was get another tattoo on his way out of the company, so whatever.
Oh, man. Very nice. That is true.
It's true. It is true. Can't say you're wrong. Man, this episode made me realize that I'm going to have a tough time when Mankind and Goldust eventually align later this year. That's a spoiler. That's a spoiler. I'm sorry, folks. All right. So we have a Mankind promo, a Mankind vignette hyping his debut once again. And Mankind says, and I quote, "Did he realize that I could hear through those walls? Mommy tried to make excuses, but he said I was a boy no longer. That I was becoming dangerous, and my emotions would have to be numbed. So I paid him a visit, and I'll never forget the fear in his eyes as he whimpered, 'What kind of man could do this? No kind of man. Only Mankind could be this evil. And the deceit and the treachery that has been spread throughout the millennium and has taken form on my disfigured frame is about to be beat back to the perpetrators. And when that time is at hand, no one will have a nice day!'"
Ooh. Good, man. I felt that in the soul. The facial expressions, the mannerisms. Sid, man, I think you have a true calling. Oh, you was in a TV show before, wasn't you? Anyway, you better get back on that train, good brother.
I love the play on words by Mick Foley. Yeah. What kind of man? What kind of man? Mankind. I love it. Bars.
I literally had to rewind that part specifically because I was like, wait, what does he say? He says no kind of man. I was like, oh, that was a great answer.
Vince McMahon says, deranged indeed, that Mankind. Is that why he puts Mankind and Goldust together? Jeez.
Deranged.
H. Helmsley, as they have on the graphic. What the hell is that? With
Double H Helmsley.
With Emerald Hart. Jerry Lawler has the inside scoop. Apparently, this is Bret Hart's sister. And she's the only good-looking member of the Hart family.
So mean.
You can get... Jaquan, this is for you. You get the WrestleMania 12 chair for only $79.95.
Funny, my girlfriend brought that up. Oh, look, another chair. Yeah.
Is that in your collection?
I wish. Shit.
Go on. It's Hunter Hearst Helmsley versus the WWF champ Bret Hart. Bret Hart gives a young girl at ringside his shades. Doesn't kiss her.
Already better than Shawn.
We see a clip of him doing the same thing this past weekend on a live event.
The Meadowlands.
Yeah. The girl says, "Thank you, Bret."
And they were going to use that clip for years, probably.
HBK eventually comes down to this match, gets a closer look at ringside, sitting in a chair.
His shirt was fire. He had the Heartbreak Kid snapback with the green bottle. I was like, oh. Shawn just
a jerk. This guy's a jerk. He could watch it from backstage like Bret did. Why'd you have to come and try to be a distraction?
And Bret, you could read Bret Hart's lips. You could hear him saying the same exact thing.
Shawn.
Shawn starts cheering for Bret, which is funny considering that that's Hunter in the ring there.
Hey, kayfabe, man. Kayfabe.
Which they will eventually destroy in, a couple of weeks?
Yeah.
Bret Hart wins when Triple H jumps off the ropes and he catches him in a sharpshooter, 851. Shawn Michaels just walks off before Hunter even taps out. He approves.
Didn't even tap. I guess he screamed. He told the ref, I give up. Didn't even tap. It was an okay match. It was nothing crazy. Early signs of Triple H, I guess, being a worker in the main event. It's all about building towards Shawn and Bret for Mania. I feel like this match was more building towards that match than the Shawn and 1-2-3 Kid match was, which is fine. But
I enjoyed this main event. It was well worked. The pacing was really good between both guys. You can see the talent in Triple H even at this point, that what he would become. And this match really made me disappointed that the 99-2000 Triple H could never go one-on-one with 96 Bret Hart, because it would have been a classic.
I like the difference in personalities they try to show off here between Bret Hart and Shawn. Bret Hart watching Shawn's match respectfully from the back. Shawn Michaels being a prick, wants to get a closer look. He's flamboyant. He's Shawn Michaels. What can we say? The following satire is intended to entertain and inform. The quotes contained herein are actual quotes by the man who could control 50% of America's cable systems, Ted Turner. It's the TV Trivia Game Show with two contestants, Billionaire Ted and some bimbo. The host of this game show is reading off quotes, and they have to guess who said them. And wow, there are some wild quotes in here, including, as for blacks, well, most of them aren't really black anyway. They're brown. Well, aren't they? It's very seldom you see a really black.
like, what? I need to investigate this quote. Did he really say this?
No, I gotta hear him say it. I gotta hear him say it. Yo,
Ted.
It was wild.
Ted then guesses Michael Jackson said that. I laughed. Another quote. Henry VIII didn't get divorced. He just had his wives' heads chopped off when he got tired of them. That's a good way to get rid of a woman. No alimony. And then Ted with another good guess. That's O.J. Simpson.
This was the funniest Billionaire Ted segment yet.
Definitely was.
By far. The host asks Nacho Man, where's the huckster? He's shown still handcuffed to the post. I helped the lady handcuff me and I can't get out. Nacho Man says he's a little tied up right now. Ted then stares at the woman's tits, very enamored. So does Nacho Man at the other two women. I guess they're supposed to be Elizabeth and women.
Yeah.
He gets knocked out by a high heel. Ted gets frustrated with the show at losing, pulls the plug on the show because he owns the show and the network, and says, wait till I get my hands on Time Warner. This was hilarious.
It's great.
And WCW, they're making it so easy to make fun of them with this handcuff bit. Very, very. You're throwing a softball to Vince. Which reminds me of nowadays when WWE makes it too easy for, being the elite to make fun of them.
Audacity, like the sheer irony now that they try to make us be stupid. The fans try to insult our intelligence. Like, it goes hand in hand now. Vince don't know how to keep the same energy at all.
Nope.
The Raw band appeared for the 5th time, and HBK is up to 9 kisses. Match of the night, Kid versus HBK.
Yeah.
Unanimous.
MVP,
I'm going to go Shawn and Bret. Just like their back and forth. They pretty much, bookended the show, despite the entertainment segment.
I'm gonna agree with you. I didn't go with them last week for their promo segment, but this week, like I said, I'm actually gonna go with three co-MVPs. Shawn for the win in the opener, Bret for the win in the main event, 2 really good matches, and the 1-2-3 Kid. The 1-2-3 Kid delivering another quality Raw matchup and one of the best that I've seen so far.
You gotta say it. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, MVP. 1, 2, 3, MVP.
Well, I will never give 1-2-3 Kid. I'm just gonna go with Shawn and Bret.
LVP, I'm gonna have to go with Hakushi, getting branded on his way out of town.
My job, bro. Who the fuck was Justin Asher at this time? Get him the fuck out of here. So yeah, definitely Hakushi. What a way to go out. I mean, at least he got a tattoo on his way out. Nice of WWE, dude.
For free.
He definitely was in the running for the LVP, and then you told us that that this was his last match as well, and that was the brand on top. It's Hakushi.
Dang, all unanimous, man. If you never chose that fucking jabroni 1 2 3 kid, we would.
Gotta give Sean Waltman a little credit. I won't argue with that. Thumbs out. And in 3, 2, 1, it'll be thumbs up or thumbs down for this edition of Monday Night Raw. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God! When's the last time we gave a unanimous thumbs up?
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Let alone Raw. Rating. Last week they did a 3.1. They lost to Nitro, 3.2. This week they're unopposed, no Nitro. What do you think they do? Do they get some extra viewers or?
Yeah.
Sid, what do you think?
3.5.
Drunk guy?
3.3.
Sid's closer. 3.6.
Ish.
This was deserving. This was a deserving 3.6 million viewers. So one of its highest rating, one of its best shows, in my opinion, the best show that we've seen so far from Monday Night Raw. So post your comments down below in the comments section. Let us know what you thought about the March 4th, 1996 edition of Monday Night Raw. Did you like HBK versus 123 Kid, Triple H versus Bret Hart, and of course, those Goldust and Mankind promos? So until episode 40, where we're going to finally have back-to-back, we're going to have Raw and Nitro going head-to-head once again. For the connoisseur of reporting, Mr. Romeo Anthony Colon.
You can follow me, The Pride of NY, Twitter and Instagram, the Wednesday Night Warriors every week, here on the True Hill Heat YouTube channel with my boy Chris G and Mary Jane. We cover AEW versus NXT, the Wednesday Night War. And the Romeo reports, whenever something pops up in wrestling that needs some investigation, I'll be there. You goddamn right I will. Even if I get the hate.
Gotta love it. And for the Supreme Ivan News, Drunk Guy JJ.
Instagram, Hacksaw_J Duggan. Of course, Twitter, Drunken Master JJ. That's it. Of course, you follow the gang. You know where we are. It's 1996, so we have an AOL still. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Skonex, Pornhub, X videos. We're everywhere, man, as you already know. So, yeah, look out.
So, yeah, you can find me on Instagram at TrueHeal_EpicSP3. If you're not watching us on YouTube, you should definitely watch us on Powered 4 TV, one of the best streaming sites in all of the world, and especially the UK. But if you are watching on YouTube, like before I said, like this video, share this video with all your wrestling friends, family, everyone in between, fans, whatever. So push the subscribe button if you haven't already. Like I said at the top of this show, 50% of the people watching these videos have not subscribed. So push that subscribe button, and of course push the bell to press all for all notifications for all the great content right here on True Hill Heat. And you can also find me every single Saturday right here on the True Hill Heat weekly podcast and on the Wrestling Daily YouTube channel, another one for you to subscribe to every Wednesday with Alex McCarthy on Wrestling Daily at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. BST. So until episode 40 of True Rewind, where we review WCW Nitro and WWF Raw from March 11th, 1996. For Romeo Anthony Colon, Drunk Guy JJ, it is me, your True Hill Phenom SP3. We are signing off until next time.
Jesus.
Goodbye.